Hello and welcome back to Real People Season 2, Episode 4. This is Parasite Review. I'm your host, Sam Elkins, and I'm joined today once again by Jeremy Fink.
Hello.
Today, of course, we are reviewing the South Korean film Parasite, directed and written by the one and only Bong Joon-ho, famous writer and director of Snowpiercer and Okja and many other films that are absolutely terrific. So, if you haven't seen the film, this video is spoiler-free, so feel free to continue. Alright, Parasite, initial thoughts. What did you think?
Ooh, I didn't expect to go see this film in theaters because it had missed me and I'd missed the opportunity. But during Christmas break or whatever, I was able to go back and catch it at the Tivoli in St. Louis. And I had no context whatsoever. Yeah. All I'd been hearing was like the great reviews and how well it had done at Cannes. So I was excited going into it. I had seen Snowpiercer and Okja before, but they're so different in their own ways that I was just like, I don't know if that's a good definer for what I'm about to see. And
yeah, absolutely. I'm 100% on board because, so I was the same way. You know, Parasite did not come to Kirksville, unfortunately.
No.
So I didn't get a chance to see it there. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to, but then I decided to go to Kansas City for a weekend and was like, I have to go see it. It's playing at this one theater in Kansas City. So we went and saw it. I had seen Snowpiercer and Okja, and I'd also seen The Host. All three were really good movies by Bong Joon-ho. But yeah, even The Host, it's totally different than any of his films. Cannot be defined by genre because they're so unique and distinct in their own ways. And even, like, you can find some similarities between them, but, like, really, as a whole, all his films are totally different.
They each just have their own specific set of, like, just vibes and tone, and it works so well.
Yes. So, to describe Parasite, all I will say is that it is about a lower-class family trying to reap all the benefits they can from an upper-class family. That's all I'll say. Go into it blind. It's so much fun, and take your friends to go see it. We had already seen it, and then we had a lot of friends come together and watch it, and just hearing the reactions,
experiencing that in a fuller audience.
Yes,
it's just so good.
A full audience that's invested in it. Some of the highest praise that I've heard for it is that a quarter of the way through the movie, they forgot that they were even reading subtitles. Really, it's a tiny little hump to get over if you're on the fence about going to see this movie. See it. The film, to describe its genre, I would say that most accurate you can get is dark comedy.
You have been describing it like that a lot. And
yeah.
I feel like I agree with that to a point.
Yeah. Because you can
it's
argue...
very hard. It's very hard.
You can... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the closest you can get to describing its genre. Yeah. Any other, like, and even then, there's like aspects. It's funny, it's dark. You know, it has just like familial drama in it. It even has some slight elements of horror, but a lot of elements of a thriller.
Yeah,
it just changes from act to act. It becomes. It feels almost, you know, if it was done a little differently, it could feel like a different movie each act.
Oh, definitely.
But the way he directed it made it flow so seamlessly.
It doesn't feel out of place when it shifts.
No.
It throws you, but in a good way.
In a good way. It's like, it's like when you're in a room and you feel it go cold. You're like, oh yeah, it just got cold in here.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily a bad thing. It throws you for a loop. All right, so final thoughts on Parasite. Must see. It is my favorite movie of 2019.
Definitely.
What do you think, Jeremy?
Oh, I mean, it's in my top 5. I mean, Knives Out was something I hadn't expected and I really enjoyed. But what Parasite does is it blows everything else out of the water.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. That's all the time we have today for Real People Season 2, Episode 4, Parasite Review. Go see this movie.
Please.
Watch it. Rent it on Amazon. It's on digital. It's on DVD now. Go rent it somewhere. wherever you can find it, watch it. I promise you, you will have feelings toward this movie. That is a fact. Thanks for watching.